one piece of chocolate cake, one ice cream cone, one pickle. Who likes pickles? I love pickles.
I love pickles.
One slice of Swiss cheese, one slice of salami, one lollipop, one piece of cherry pie, one sausage, one cupcake, and one slice of watermelon.
And then he has a bellyache.
And that night he had a stomach ache or a belly ache. That's right. The next day was Sunday again, and the caterpillar ate through, what did he eat? A nice green leaf. And after that, did he feel better?
Yeah.
Yes,
But
he did.
He turns into a butterfly after that thing.
Okay, we're getting there. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. What was he?
Not a butterfly.
A big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called you know what the house is called? Did he wrap himself up in? You know what that is? A cocoon, that's right. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks, and then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and a beautiful butterfly. What colors do you see in the butterfly? Purple. What else? Yellow. What else? Red. Green. Blue. Purple. I see pink.
I see yellow.
Beautiful colors. See a beautiful butterfly? Well, very good. Thank you for helping me read this story. See, I know you all know this story.
There's dark blue right here.
Absolutely. Okay, let's stand up. God bless you. And let's do way up high in the apple tree.
Ready?
It's my favorite rhyme to say in the fall. Ready? You ready? Way up high in the apple tree, 2 little apples I did see. So I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came the apples. They were good. Let's do it again.
Ready?
Ready? Okay, all my big strong apple trees, here we go. To the sky, way up high in the apple tree. 2 little apples I did see. So I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came the apples, they were good. Good job. Stay standing because we're going to do, where is it? Oh man, don't tell me I don't have it here. Yeah, here it is. Scarecrow, scarecrow. Okay? Scarecrow, scarecrow, turn around.
Ready?
Scarecrow, scarecrow, touch the ground. Good job. Scarecrow, scarecrow, reach up high. Scarecrow, scarecrow, touch the sky. Scarecrow, scarecrow, bend down low. Scarecrow, scarecrow, touch your toes. Good job. Let's do it again. Scarecrow, scarecrow, turn around. Scarecrow, scarecrow, touch the ground. Scarecrow, scarecrow, reach up high. Scarecrow, scarecrow, touch the sky. Scarecrow, scarecrow, bend down low. Scarecrow, scarecrow, touch your toes. Very good, friends. Well, I think you're remembering that one now. What? Okay. All right, everybody sit down for our next story. I haven't done this one in story time for a long time. I happen to think the story is
Oh,
historical.
I have that
We'll see
at my
if
school.
they think so too.
I
But
have
this
that at
one.
my school.
So the title of this story is called Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. Why do you think I'm reading this one? What starts with the letter C?
Cow.
Cow. Oh, and also
Cat.
click and clack. The words click and clack all start with the letter C. Okay.
And cat.
Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click clack moo, click clack moo, click clack moo. At first he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible! Click clack moo, click clack moo, click clack moo. And then he couldn't believe his eyes. There was a note for Farmer Brown, and it says, "Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." It was bad enough that the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Okay, now typewriters, grown-ups know what typewriters are. You guys don't know. Typewriters are what we used to use before we had computers. So if you wanted to type a letter, you had to use a typewriter because there were no computers. When Miss Lisa went to college, there were no computers like we have now. I had to use a typewriter. And they were very loud, and you pushed the buttons like a keyboard on the computer, except,
That's the cow.
yep, there are the cows. That's right. So it was bad enough that the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. "No way," said Farmer Brown. "No electric blankets." So the cows went on strike. Do you know what that means to go on strike? It means that you don't work. You stop working, okay? Because you're protesting something. So they left a note on the barn door. It says, "Sorry, we're closed. No milk today." Cows won't give any milk. "No milk today," cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. There, see, this is the typewriter here. You see it?
Typewriter.
Mm-hmm. Click clack moo, click clack moo, clickety clack moo. The next day, he got another note, and it said, "Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." Now, the cows were growing impatient with the farmer, so they left a new note on the barn door, and it says, "Closed, no milk, and no eggs." So even the hens weren't doing their job. So the cows weren't doing their job, and the hens weren't doing their job. "No eggs!" cried Farmer Brown, and in the background he heard them click clack moo, click clack moo, clickety clack moo. Cows that type, hens on strike, who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? So how do you think Farmer Brown felt? He was furious, which is another word for mad. He was very mad. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. So here's the typewriter. All right? So these are the keys, okay? And you put the paper back here, and when you hit the keys, it strikes a ribbon that has ink on it, and it leaves the letter that you hit. "Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown." Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. Okay. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note, and it said, "Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows." So Farmer Brown decided this was a good idea. So he left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. So there they all are. There are their electric blankets plugged in. Everybody's all nice and warm and toasty in the barn. The next morning he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. So what did the ducks do? They got a diving board. Yeah.
And he was like his head in first.
Yep. Head in first. All right. I'm going to play a song. And it's called Dance, Freeze, Melt. Okay, so everybody stand up. So when you hear dance, what do? You dance. When you hear freeze, what does that mean? It means stop. And when you hear melt, you pretend to melt like your ice. Okay? All right, here we go. Dance, freeze, melt.
Good.
No, that's not right. That is absolutely not right. Sorry about that, guys. Nothing. Dance.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Freeze.
Stop. Freeze.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump.
Jump.
3,
4,
5, 6, 7, 8.
freeze. Oh, Peter, be careful.
I would do a little trick out this.
No. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Freeze. Good freezing, everybody. Good job. Now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Freeze. Oh. Good freeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're all melting. Good job. All right.
Why is it melt that in?
One more quick story. Then we're going to do our craft. This is called Charlie Chick.
Charlie Chick.
Charlie Chick. Charlie Chick eats lots of barley. Chickens like to eat. That's why he has such a big fat tummy. Charlie the chicken eats lots of wheat. That's why he has such a strong beak. That's right. Charlie the chicken eats lots of corn. That's why he has such great big, whoops. Sorry, there's supposed to be feet there. Feet. But if you think Charlie the chicken is big, you should see his mom. Whoops. There's his mom. Is she big? Yeah. All right. So we're going to make a caterpillar out of the letter C. And I forgot the pictures. Darn it. Let me run up and get the pictures. Everybody have a seat, okay? We're going to be using glue today. Grown-ups, please do the glue. All right, don't let the little guys.